Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Clouds approaching.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side op completed. Side ops list updated. Please select landing zone
Roger.
confirmed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Support helicopter requested. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
You have arrived at your destination.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss. should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Development complete.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Please select support helicopter.
Roger.
Side op completed. Side ops list updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission.
I've just received word from the R&D team and the transport team out of Afghanistan. They finished installing Sahelanthropus on the base. It's ours now.
All right. Don't let any of the staff touch that thing. Especially Emmerich.
Of course. That guy's crush on Sahelanthropus is beyond a joke. Guess he really wants to see his tech stand on its own two legs this time.
That's not gonna happen.
I know it. So you've got no plans to make it operational again?
Damn right.
Boss, I want to hear it straight from you.
Hear what?
What the hell do you want with that thing? The drive is busted. It's not like it has a nuke on board. Even if the metallic archaea could turn it into a nuclear weapon, all it can do is self-destruct. Sahelanthropus just isn't a weapon anymore. It'll draw unwanted attention without even being a deterrent.
I know.
The weapon's development strut sank 2 feet under that thing's weight. That's 1 year's drop in a single night. We've started on reinforcing the strut, but there's no guarantee it'll hold up if a storm hits.
I know that too.
Boss, why keep it?
It's a mark. Us Diamond Dogs, we don't have a country to call home. That means we have no past, nothing to prove that we lived. Every one of us threw it all away when we came here. Sahelanthropus is a symbol to show that the likes of us brought at least one crisis to its end.
A mark in history. So we can't just fade away.
It's of no practical use to us, but we still need it.
A symbol of what we've done. I'm glad I sounded you out on this. Snake, on behalf of all of us, I want to thank you.
I don't need gratitude. I need security. Keep Emmerich away from that thing.
Roger that.
Departing!
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your
You
destination.
gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Please select a mission.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. Pequod, on station at LZ.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Clouds approaching.
Be careful down there, boss.
Analysis
That's the target.
placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a land support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis.
That's the target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis
Subject on board.
complete.
Leave the rest to us.
Clouds approaching. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Sun will rise momentarily. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Guard post captured.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Marker placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Side op. Side ops. Marker removed. Marker
You gotta
placed.
extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Au! Sowohl für Varianten!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Weather will clear shortly. You have arrived at your destination.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Please select a delivery point. Analysis
That's the target.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract it.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Good.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side-op completed. Side-ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Police support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Sandstorm approaching. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Clouds approaching. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis.
That's the target.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis
extract him.
complete. Analysis complete. Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map is analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Guard post analysis complete. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's the target.
Analysis marker placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker place, marker place, marker place, marker remove, marker place, marker place, marker place, marker place, marker placed, marker placed. Marker removed. Analysis complete. Marker placed, marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis marker placed.
Coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
List updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Clouds approaching. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Code Talker, what are the metallic archaea?
Volcanic craters spewing sulfur. Water hot enough to boil your skin off. Ocean depths of 800 plus atmospheres. Wastelands radioactive enough to kill you where you stand. There are groups of organisms that survive despite. No. Because of living in such environments.
I've heard about them. Extremo something.
Extremophiles.
Analysis complete.
By selecting certain species, then subculturing and repeatedly modifying them, I created a metallic offspring of pure archaea. They subsist on metals rather than organic matter.
And some of them even consume uranium?
Yes. Uranium enrichment archaea metabolize only uranium-235. As a result, they produce weapons-grade enriched uranium. How is that possible? Consider how plants fractionate carbon isotopes when they conduct photosynthesis. Nature possesses abilities beyond our imagination.
So it was archaea that brought down your chopper?
Corrosive archaea.
You gotta extract him.
They oxidize metals, feeding off the energy in the electrons they receive. What became of the wreckage?
We had the R&D team retrieve...
He's coming too. Roger that.
Airtight plastic containers, of course.
Prudent.
Analysis complete.
We shall extract Archaea from it in good time. They should help you fight back against Lagana.
Any chance we could start now? It doesn't have to be a lot. I might just have
You gotta extract him.
If it's only a small amount you need.
That's fine. I'll get the R&D team to assist. Let's go.
South Africa was previously suspected of developing nuclear weapons. It already had a conspicuous presence at the UN because of apartheid and its armed expansionism. But when neighboring Angola and Mozambique became socialist countries in '74, South Africa felt hounded into a corner. So it accelerated its nuclear program to protect itself. 3 years later, the Soviets discovered a test facility, and 2 years after that, an American satellite observed a flash in the southern Indian Ocean. It said this was South Africa conducting a nuclear test with the help of a certain ally. Skullface used the situation in South Africa to get this ally to lend a hand. They both wanted nukes, so it was a mutually beneficial relationship. On the surface, anyway.
I figure South Africa started getting serious about nuclear weapons production in '75. In '74, the government was still able to get by with bluffing that it had a nuclear arsenal. But the year after, word spread that an independent armed group in the Caribbean was crushed by Cypher for possessing a WMD. That's right, boss. What happened to you and your men was the reason South Africa decided to push ahead with nuclear development. A force independent of any country getting its hands on a nuke. That was a threat to the existence of countries everywhere. It wasn't just South Africa. Your presence pushed a lot of countries to get nukes. The world was scared of you. You were a threat to more than just the Cold War. If nations are gears in a machine, you had the power to smash them loose and watch the whole world grind to a halt.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Emmerich uses externally powered legs of his own design. It's bionics technology, a product of the U.S. military's failed attempt to develop a powered exoskeleton. All the wearer has to do is apply a little force, and the actuators continue the movement in that direction. But his legs are unique. Instead of using a hydraulic mechanism, the actuators run off metallic archaea. That increases the actuator's reaction speed and also enables him to lock and release the joints at will. The legs are a nifty little gadget, but they have two clear weaknesses. First, they're dependent on external power, maybe because he built them knowing he couldn't leave his lab. There's no internal battery. That's why they won't work if they aren't plugged in. Second, and this is more than just a weakness, the legs are directly connected to his bones. Could be to minimize signal loss and the orders output to the legs and the drive response from them. Either way,
Emmerich has used bolts to attach load-bearing parts directly to his femurs, probably by mimicking surgical treatment for compound fractures and the like. But the end result is those legs and his body are fused together, and that appears to be how he's able to move them so precisely. But that also means that any shock to the legs would be delivered right to his bones by way of those bolts. The same is true if he encounters the corrosive metallic archaea. If the corrosive archaea ate into the exposed bolts, they'd reach the endoskeleton parts and eat through them too in the blink of an eye. The doctor's bones are full of holes to accommodate all the bolts. They're like sponges. If he were to lose the reinforcing parts, even the tiniest bit of force or weight would snap his bones. So when I dangled those corrosive metallic archaea in front of him,
You gonna extract him?
what would happen?
Complete.
Life wouldn't be worth living if he lost those legs of his. I'd bet that is what the doctor fears the most. I just helped him imagine what it would be like. Thanks to that, I got the information we needed without either of us getting hurt. You know how he is. Already over the shock. The better you know your adversary, the easier it is for you to get information.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You said that the nuke Skullface was trying to spread around the world were equipped with a failsafe. Something that could shut them down at will. His will.
Quite so.
Extraction
After
around
all,
Technotic base.
he needed a guarantee that a buyer wouldn't simply turn the weapons back on him.
So how can they be stopped?
The criticality trigger, that is, the detonator, is a complete black box design. Any attempt to dismantle it causes it to melt in seconds, using the corroding archaea. The design ensures that no detonation is possible unless it disengages the lock.
So he had a way to disengage it remotely.
Precisely. The client simply presses a
That's
button.
the target.
At that moment, the detonator begins transmission with a surveillance satellite. The satellite reports to him how the client is trying to use the nuke. If he does not object, the lock is disengaged.
But if it's a risk to him in any way,
The detonator melts down. The same is true if detonation does not occur within a preset time after the lock is disengaged. The nuke is rendered useless.
Who the hell would buy something with strings attached like that?
The client would never know until the moment he tried to use it. Most likely, he would have explained the time delay as the detonator's needing time to activate. And he only intended to sell to technologically primitive groups in the first place.
let me guess. He'd claim it was defective and offer a replacement. Shadier than a used car salesman.
Skullface shakes your hand like a friend, using the other to control you like a puppet. This is how he works.
You have arrived at
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
placed. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
This is Yellow Cake that Cypher was having the PF's transport. Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah. Are there metallic archaea inside it?
Yes, the archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside Yellow Cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo.
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not produce enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet,
You gotta extract him.
they enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did.
And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it too.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching archaea complete with a user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Roger.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic archaea was to save the Dene.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty, but we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet Union began with the end of the Second World War. Suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore. The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Dene worked them, never informed of any danger. Every day, they went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell, uranium traces left behind would seep out, and when the ground dried, it was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated, irradiated. Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day.
I have no idea.
Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat uranium. If they could be domesticated, I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale. But nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can date him. what he said to me, and I believed him. Black Anna forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the DNA.
That's the target.
Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination was only from uranium. The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled our alliance. As if our fortune were not already bad enough. We are also downwinders. To save the Dene, I must complete my original research.
Analysis complete.
Code Talker. Haven't seen you eat a single thing since you got here. Let me guess.
Analysis
Photosynthesis?
Analysis complete.
What makes you say that? A long time ago, I knew someone with a similar ability.
You are correct. Most of my body is covered with parasites. I supply them with water, and in return I receive sugars they produce when exposed to light.
He's coming too. Roger that.
My skin either. The parasites also act as my eyes. They have replaced many of my internal organs as well. It is thanks to them that I live on after over a century.
How did you...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I would like to say as much, but there is more to it than that. Let me take you back 20 years. I had hit a dead end with my parasite research.
You gonna extract him?
My foundation. They said they had a sample of an unusual strain of parasite.
Which foundation?
Analysis complete.
Apparently, they had links to ARPA. I was somewhat ignorant of the ways of the world. Just being able to study it was enough for me.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Go on.
Half in doubt, I visited them to discover the body of an old man. Well, to be precise, his partial remains. A collection of parts, you could say. The man had died in an explosion.
An old man, you say?
His flesh had not decomposed.
Unit updated.
In fact,
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction
metabolizing.
arrived at Mother Base.
the parasite had infected, or should I say assimilated with, the tissues, and was keeping them alive. I became
Enemy
obsessed
presence
with
detected.
studying the
The
body
map has
parts,
been updated.
foregoing food and even sleep. Every day was filled with new discoveries. The parasite's biology, internal
Marker
anatomy,
closed.
life cycle.
Marker
But there was
closed.
only so much I could learn through observation. And so I made a decision.
You have arrived
To
at
truly
your
know the
destination.
parasites, I had to live with them.
So, you implanted them inside you from the dead man's
You have
flesh?
arrived at your
Correct.
destination.
It was quite a gamble, whether or not they would adapt to me. But fortunately, it appears I was compatible with them. Or perhaps, through my many years of research, my immune system learned to tolerate them.
Were they that body's only parasite?
Yes.
You have
However,
arrived at your your destination.
There was a separate specimen that supplied its host with adrenaline in response to pain, and yet another that could control insects at will through secreting heterogeneous pheromones. I wanted exposure to them, to take them into me, but my wishes were denied. Their records, though, provided clues that helped advance my research. Would you care to join me? A life spent never worrying about food is a most wonderful one.
I think I'll pass. But thanks. This has been helpful.
The one that covers. The parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance. The one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water. Itiholone. Make the weather your ally.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a heading to Afghanistan. Deploying. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Memphis. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Marker placed. Side ops list updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Caution, sandstorm approaching. Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? Now, I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
Please select
How?
ignition.
You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
Deploying. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's the target.
Analysis complete.
Good.
Analysis complete.
extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination. Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. The map has been updated. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please select a delivery point. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Понял. Будьте начеку. Не найдите противника. Конец связи. Approaching position. Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Analysis complete. Support analysis complete.
Not maintain altitude. Control starboard busted. Decor down. Recon down.
Shot down the chopper. He's coming too. Roger that.
Please select a drop point. Please select a drop. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Analysis complete.
ЛКП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake, talk to me! Snake!
approaching.
Boss, come in. Boss? Boss!